Hi everyone, welcome back to Authentic Worth Publishing. I do hope you are all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about chapter 3 on my new book, The Power of a Forward-Thinking Mindset. I've been so excited and humbled to hear about the feedback that it's had on people's lives, locally and also globally as well. And I do hope that this book continues to encourage you. Chapter 3 is called Focused and Firm. In life, things will trigger you, whether it be your past, your present, or the unknown future. There's always something that wants to get your attention. And the moment you give that thing your attention, it has got you. It takes control over you. Being focused and firm is being able to know that you are more than where you are right now. It's not about focusing on what you've lost, but it's focusing on what you currently have and being able to utilize it in a way that will inspire others around you. Now, if I wasn't focused and if I wasn't firm, I wouldn't write The Power of a Forward-Thinking Mindset. It's very important that we get to a stage in our lives where we know how to focus on what matters most. In the times and seasons that we're living in, it's easy to worry about finances, loss of jobs, depression, but we need to be reminded that as long as you've got your mind, everything else will fall in place for you. You may know someone that is financially stable, but they may not have mental peace. You may know someone that is very good at handling their emotions, but they may not be as good in handling money. No matter what it is, keep your focus every day. Don't allow how you feel to make you wonder and question who you are. Focus is something that will help you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, in all areas of your life. We have to discipline ourselves each and every day to remain focused. It's not enough to assume that everything is going to be the way it is if we don't learn how to focus. I really want to encourage you, keep your focus. So chapter 3, it says, remember to rest from pain, worry, and stress. God will keep our minds at perfect peace while we keep our eyes on Him. What you focus on has an impact on your current situation. There is no need to complain or compare yourself to other people because you don't feel accomplished enough. There is no one-way guide to achieving success. We learn from one another and being able to learn better from the one who knows us better than we do. We live in a society where consumption of the future can leave us mentally blind. Instead, we must learn to have a heart of gratitude as that leads to peace of mind. When you see people talking about what they have and how successful they've been in their careers, you may feel triggered if you aren't a strong-minded person. It will make you look back at your spending habits and question why you spent so much on resources that haven't been used for a while. We mistreat our current blessings and normalize them, not taking the opportunity to be thankful for what we have. And someone that is focused and firm doesn't need to go to their past and say, woe is me, look at my life. Why didn't I do this better? Someone that is focused and firm is able to look at their current situation and say, I'm going to work through this. I'm going to manage and be content with the season I'm in. Now, I'm not saying that you should be complacent and lazy, but you must know that there's so much more in you than complaining. And remember, complaining do bring delays. Being a complainer doesn't keep you in confident peace. It keeps you in reckless anxiety. Someone who is firm in themselves and focused, they're able to see the road ahead. When you're so worried about what you don't have, it's easy to focus on that. It's comfortable, in fact, to focus on that. The power of a forward-thinking mindset is getting you to a place and a level where you come out of your comfort zone, where you don't think that your life has purpose. Your life does have purpose. You have to be focused. So many things will come at you. Believe me, everyone goes through it. One trigger here, one trigger there. One trigger on social media, one trigger in the family. How you handle your triggers matter. No one can keep you focused the way you can. Everyone is going through their own situation. Everyone is going through their own troubles. People who are willing to rise above the circumstances of life, the anxieties of life, the pressures of life, are able to overcome and override those who can't. And this is not to say, as I rightfully said in the book, that you're in competition with anyone, because the only competition you have is you. The world will say, oh, you need to know your competition in business. Fully understandable. You do not need to compare yourself with anyone else. You are unique in you. You don't need to look at what someone is doing in order to feel accomplished or to feel motivated to think, okay, because she did this or because he did this, I'm going to do it. What if you imitate them and it doesn't work out well? I will always keep saying this, you cannot copy someone's anointing. You know, sometimes when you try to imitate someone and it's like, this is not me. It didn't fit right. And I had to sit down and say, Esther, focus on yourself. Focus on what you're good at. Stop trying to be like other people. So many of us are guilty of this because we want to feel among. And this is where your identity comes in. Do you know who you are? Or are you trying to let the world accept you before you accept yourself? That's the wrong method. You must accept yourself first before the world accepts you. Do not try to succumb to the expectations and the standards of the world. You need to be so focused in yourself that when people see you, they will run to you because that is influence. You want to influence people. You don't want it to be the other way around unless they're doing it for a good cause, to encourage you, to elevate you, to push you. But if they're influencing you for you to change who you are, for them to accept you, that's where you've lost your focus. And that's what I want to touch upon today in this book. Being focused and firm will cost a lot from you. It will take so much from you. You have to be so intentional. Moving forwards, the book says, the inner pain we go through when money is involved causes fear. No one wants to look or be broke, so we hide it with a smile and gradually start reducing our social lives for fear of friends knowing our status. We look down on what we have and abandon it. That is a problem. If you use what's already yours in wisdom, you will see how far it will get you. Looking elsewhere isn't the solution. Look within. That is your solution. My goodness. This book is a raw, honest read. It's not for the faint-hearted. I thank God I'm not like anyone else. And I'm so happy that no one else is like me. And I want to encourage you to remember that you are more than where you are. Of course, it feels intimidating when your friends find out that you're broke or you don't feel like you can afford something. But should that ever make you question who you are? No. You're not here to please anyone. You're not here to fulfill the purposes of others. You're here to fulfill the purpose of the Lord. I want to encourage you, let this book be an inspiration to you. Be focused and firm in the season that you're in. Copies of my book can be found on the website, which is www.authenticworth.com, and it will be signed, of course. Thank you so much to each and every one of you once again that has got their copy. I really encourage you to study this book. Let this book minister to you and let it transform your life from within, because you have to be a focused and firm individual. In chapter 4, we will be talking about influence and purpose. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.